Welcome to Doc. So tonight we have Team Jawa, yet another squad Lego Star Wars League with Tim Opinaldo versus Steve Milligan. So first we've got some of those New Republic Patrol Y-wings. So Tim's flying with ZZ Tolo with heroic cluster missiles, advanced optics, and then we've got New Republic Patrol with a dorsal turret and an engine upgrade. Another one exact same, and another one exact same. And then finally we've got a Green Squadron expert, so with intimidation. So next, we've got Steve Milligan running with the Separatist Alliance. His named pilot, so is going to be Captain Sear, so running with K2B4. And then he's got Trade Federation drone with grappling struts, ion missiles, and munitions failsafe. And so next, we've got a lot of Trade Federation drones just running with grappling struts. So we've got, looks like four total, or excuse me, five total. So my Dials and Dice logo is covering that up. Let's get that out of the way. That is not it. Well, I'll get that taken care of here in just a second. There we go. We'll just drag that over here. Oh, excuse me, guys. Sponsor needs to. There we go. All right. Okay, well, tonight, like I said, we're doing Team Jawa's yet another Star Wars League. So you guys may be familiar. This is the Lego themed one, so not to be confused with our Patreon rewards. But yet another Squad Leaders League. So it's an X-Wing 2.0 tournament with a special modified no glory rule set. So essentially, each list is allowed to have at most one single limited pilot. There are a few exceptions, so I honestly don't know what they are. But it's just one limited pilot and then apparently one limited ability as well. So that is pretty much it. But they're getting started already. So ZZ Tolo is coming in pretty quick. So with it looks like a hard. Oh, and I can't see it from here. Let's go get in here. All right, so we got a three right bank. So next we got all those Y wings heading out straight. They're actually moving pretty darn quick. All right. So Steven, again, is working tonight. So he's working every day this week in the nighttime hours. So he has left me alone. I am so sorry. He should be back here in the near future, I do expect, but we will be here tonight to have some fun. Hey, it looks like Steven is commenting for us. Hi, Gordoy. I have no idea if I butchered that. I apologize if I did. All right, planning phase is going down. He's got a lot of dials over there on Steve's side. I like that, Steven. Harry, Larry, and Mo. You know what? You get enough points. So I'm gonna go change the overlay here real quick as they finish up their decisions. Not dead. Just need to edit. There we go. That's more appropriate. Do need to color code these here real quick before we see too much blood. So we got a pink. We're going to call that O. Again. And green. So I apologize for the delay tonight. So they were not playing until 9:30, and then I finally was able to run an Ethernet cable instead of using my terrible Wi-Fi out here in my new pad laboratory because I was kicked out of the office. All right. Got a yellow, green, blue, brown, and pink for these Trade Federation drones. Yellow, green, blue. Appreciate your patience as we finally set up here real quick. Yep, ion missile is going to be in the red. Good, got that. Cool. All right, I think we are all set here with the overlay. Let me know if I made any mistakes, please. I had a good Star Wars joke. It was perfect for dad stuff. Racking my brain. Give me a minute. I'll have it. All right. Okay. Well, we've got a couple of these Trade Federation droids taking a hard 2. Still a pretty solid formation. Trying to come in on those Y-wings, but getting themselves options. ZZ's just kind of short stepping it, 2 straight. So the Y-wing's just coming in. A-wing is just going way out ahead of the pack. So, and we're back to planning. Just on the clock. There we go. Should be right on target. Speaking of on target, so what is a stormtrooper's favorite store? The one right next to Target. Oh yeah, that was bad. And stolen straight off of Reddit. You know, I think in the history of Dad Gaming, I only ever come out with one original Star Wars dad joke, I'm afraid. So I doubt anybody remembers it. we are missing a Trade Federation drone. So Steven is correct. So as far as the overlay, let me see what I can do about that. Give me just a minute here. I'll be working on getting this adjusted a little bit to get that last one fed. Well, I think I've overdone it. It's a tad bit too small. There we go. Now we've got everything fitting. All right. This Trade Federation drone swarm is just coming right through these free fields and asteroids. He just says whatever's easy. Totally ignores them. I think we are going to possibly see first blood. All right, going into the green Trade Federation drone. What are we doing? He's got 2. Hit crit. Very solid roll. And 1 goes through. Panic Pilot. Going underneath green, so let's go update that. Two hull remaining. We have the pink, which would be Mo, firing on the red. So that is the Trade Federation drone that is loaded up. Get 1 hit. And he's going to have to calculate out, I think. So using network calculations. Right, so he's good 1 hit. Coming out of the blue. There's plenty of options for calculating. Yep, takes that, passes on, and avoids it. Okay, going into yellow. So out of Larry, I believe. And he avoids. Finally out of that's not ZZ. That's going to be the Green Squadron Expert. So it's one crit. Hey, Jonathan. And these Y-Wings have been hot lately. I cannot hear you in the stream chat. Give me just a sec. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can now.
Maybe now? Hey! Sorry for sorry for getting the message late. At least I hope so, anyway. Well, that's a first, because usually when I get connected, it's usually disrupted by a lot. Big whiff on that one. And it does seem, Lee, that I think my audio might be the only one going through to the stream. Heard that. Dance, monkey, dance. No. If only you guys could actually hear Lee talking. It's so one-sided, it's funny. Let's get situated here. After this next turn, I think I can get caught up and actually know what's going on. Heard that. So, okay, so first round of shooting. So many droids.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Now I think they can hear me. Did I lose you? Jonathan, are you there? And just like that, he's gone. Okay. I'm gonna figure this out. Okay. Nope, just me. Well, as long as I only do solo shows, then I'm doing okay. I assume you guys can't hear Jonathan either. All right, sorry guys. Thought we'd have some commentary, but I guess not. Can you hear me? Jonathan, can you hear me? Testing one, two, three. Take that as no. Well, I think I'm up and running again. All right, so it looks like they're back in. I still don't know if you guys can hear me. I'll just be honest. Okay. According to Steven, you guys can hear me. I'm not. This sounds like a terrible mental health joke, and I'm talking to voices in my head or something. I can't tell. Anyways, so obviously the Trade Federation drones are moving in, so it's going to get very messy here in a moment. Lots of running into things. Yep, there's our first bump out of the Green Squadron Expert. So we've got a 3 left bank bump out of the. Let's see, that is little Harry. So Larry was able to miss that. Let's see about Mo. Where is? Oh, yep, he boosted. He's got his dorsal turret all set to fire out the rear. So Mo moves up with just a 1 straight. And then we had a 2 right bank out of ZZ. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, Jonathan, where you been at? Hiding under a rock. That's my guess. Well, I don't know if y'all saw. My wife's probably gonna kill me at some point, but we're going to Adepticon. So I hope that some folks decide to show up to this one. Oh yeah, cluster time for sure. So Steven has officially purchased his plane tickets. So we have accommodations all set. Jonathan, you coming? All right. We got 3 hits. So using that target lock, using the charge. So far, one goes through, has the option to use a calculate. Awesome. What did he call you? The legendary Adam? Is that right? He's planning on doing an Adepticon. So tickets going on for sale, I believe in early December last I heard. So we're excited. All right, so we've got 2 going on to Brown. So 1 left. So Steve and I had fully planned on going in 2020. So they canceled it the week before. So this year we hear that AMG plans on making a stop there. So we're hoping to get some good details for everybody. Maybe some spoilers. We'll find out. Hopefully, they have a case with all the new stuff at least. All right, so we got Green Squadron Expert trying to decide what he's doing. So he's going at Brown as well. Makes sense. Ooh, what he would give for a focus. Okay, we got that dorsal turret gunner going into the green Trade Federation drone. So we got 1 crit. Using the calculate, we got a crit. And they got nothing. So green's going to take 2, which is going to kill green. We got blood. And he's flipping, and it would have been a direct hit. Very nice. That is 1 dead drone. Hey, somebody's running points for me. Okay, looks like we've got Mo taking a shot, 2 hits, 1 evade. I believe that was originally into Brown. Takes a string. Brown is dead. These guys go boom pretty easy. But they definitely had that network calculation, so that's always handy. All right, so we've got Captain Sear going into his choice of looks like 2 targets, Mo or Larry. So, and of course, Harry. And Harry has taken quite a few hits at this point. Wounded pilot. Yep, and he is dead. Structural damage. Disabled power regulator, huh? All right. So we got a shot going into Mo. 3 dice. They might go pop, but there's a lot of them. He's got to calculate. So 3 hits. Sushi roll. It's gonna take 2. It's a pretty good showing. Going at Mo again. 2 hits. And that is, yeah, Mo's dead. Whoa. They go pop easy too, but they shouldn't. That's a lot of firing arcs. Okay. 2 A wings, a Y wing. Let's see how Green Squadron Expert does. So 2 hits. Rolling nothing. So shields are down. Yeah, that was a lot of Y wings dead in one turn. Can't say I expected it. So he's still got a lot of drones on the board, and Captain Sear, of course. So Sear's not in a great spot, so with ZZ on his hip, I guess. Not on his tail exactly, but we'll see what happens here. Hey, Cellbrute. If you're just joining us, so this is a Team Jawa's YASL League, so it's their Lego League. One named pilot, and then they have one. I mean, that's pretty much it. So everybody else is generics. And Steven is being nitpicky. It's not my fault. He says that the screen's off center. I guess it is. Oh, I see what's going on. So we have all our settings saved on Steven's computer, but he's got a 1080p and this is a 4K monitor, so messes up some of our stuff. Sorry. Save this. Okay. taking some aggressive maneuvers to get flipped around and really. I don't know what ZZ's doing this turn, but hopefully something fancy. Like Wyling did. Good job, Larry. Clearly out of arc, but let's see. We got a boost coming. I see. Boost right. Get out of a couple firing arcs. If he doesn't, he's got a lot of stuff coming in him. Nope, just a Targalon. Clearly doesn't care about these drones. Yeah, or excuse me, Steve was a bit concerned about getting tabled. He said last time he played Tim on stream, he did not fare so hot. I think it all depends on the night and what you bring. So cluster missiles are out. And nothing goes through. That just feels bad sometimes. That feels bad all the time if it's, you who doesn't get any hits. Okay, Green Squadron Expert. Okay, going into Seer. So I had a Green Squadron Expert. Rolling 3. Hit, hit. So he bumped, so I didn't have any. Well, there we go. 2 go in. Seer answering that. Firing into ZZ. 3 dice. Oof. Nothing. Sometimes what happens when you make that stressful maneuver. Okay, but that one's a little bit better with 2 crits and a hit. Suspends his focus, gets out. Still has more shots coming in though. Okay. So we've got a lot of tournaments and stuff going on. How many people are playing in the Lego League? So clearly Tim and Steve Firing into ZZ, we got hit and a trade. Who do we got left? Get that back row of Trade Federation drones. Range 2 on ZZ, if they're trying to take him out. Thus far, he's doing pretty good. So 2 hits going into Green Squadron Expert. So evades out. Looking good so far. So 2 hull left of the Green Squadron Expert. So we get a hit. And that's evaded out. Final attempt, range 2 into Green Squadron Expert. So 1 hit. Okay, 1 goes through, so we're down to 1 hull. That was close. So that came down to a Y-wing and a lot of CIS. On a side note, for CIS, I finally got my Darth Maul for Legion. Took 6 months, but I got it. These shipping constraints, man. I guess now we know what it feels like to be, I don't know, Australia. So not get stuff for ages after it's released. We've been spoiled. What can we say? Well, again, I apologize for some of the technical issues. So recently, my wife got a work from home position, so I got kicked out of my home office and stuck out in the garage with all my nerdy stuff. So I've got a ginormous dice tower printing over here on one of my printers. It's gonna be like 14 inches tall or something like that, or 16 inches tall at least. It's nice having these things up and running again. I paid the new guy that I recently hired to fix the one I keep at the office. So in pizza, which was excellent because he shared. Anyone with a 3D printer, Mythic Roll, pretty epic free dice tower. So that is available right now. Go check it out on the Kickstarter. This is not a paid promotion. It's just pretty cool. So, and they do have a pretty cool sci-fi um, dice tower available as well as one of the uh, I forget what they call it, but the additional enough people have paid money in that they'll make it to somebody in the chat remind me. I'll have to go look it up. It's gonna drive me nuts. All right, we got some movement on the board, clearing a lot of stress. So taking some hard lefts. I'm gonna feel so stupid when I figure what these are called. Stretch goal. Come on. Well, thus far, Adam, I think he's done a pretty decent job, but you're right. Gate turns get tricky. Yes, Steven did mention. So Kuwait Print Yards, go use your coupon code DAD for 15% off your order. They are our official sponsor. So I will get that back on screen now that I have room. So we mentioned it here recently. So everybody's starting to get back into real life play, or at least a lot of us I know. Some people are, of course, still playing it a little closer to the chest, and that's fine. Probably healthier in all honesty, but how many people are getting some IRL games in? How's the community looking? That's the other thing I want to know. Got a 3 straight coming out of the Y-Wing. Every Wednesday. You guys are lucky. Nice. Yeah, I still need to find a new community out here. 4 to 6 is pretty good. Seems like a lot of folks moved on to Armada around here. Which I find funny because they say they aren't currently planning on any releases whatsoever, so it's not even supported. Yeah, we used to have a good crew here in Fort Wayne, solid 8 to 10 people a week. But I think you're right, exactly. There were some weddings, and Steven specifically moved, and then COVID. Yeah. And then our game store closed, so that kind of was the nail in the coffin. Okay, we got Green Squadron Expert firing at the rear, so into the red Trade Federation drone, so 2 hits. Okay, at least one going through, looks like. Takes that onto pink. Y-Wing firing on. Yellow. Flips it. We got a hit crit. Two of eights, nothing. Yeah, that Y-wing is not long for this world. Perhaps. We'll see. So range two dice into one hit, nothing. So one goes through. Okay, one hit out of red into Larry and an evade. One hit out of yellow, pretty consistent thus far. There we go. Excuse me. There's a second shield. There's two hits. Probably see a couple of eights now. Nope, just one. So shields down. That is just a lot of firing arcs. Hit crit. See what he can do about this. That's a console fire. Oof. Oh, solid turn for Steve. So one damage for Tim. Angle deflectors would have come in handy there. Yep. So where's the Y-wing heading? We do have options. Or a stressful four straight, maybe. 5K. He's got that dorsal turret. I don't know that it's necessary. Okay, we got a three straight out of blue. Calculate. Two straight, red. And he does just make it. So he's going to take a calculate, go figure. Two straight, calculate. Three with calculate. Steve's doing a pretty good job of keeping these guys together. So now calculate. There we go. What do we think? Okay. Green squadron expert comes in around the side. I don't know. He might have a bead on red. I think his yellow's just outside of his firing arc. So it takes a focus. Oh no. The 5K didn't fit. Jonathan, I thought you said it fit. ACZ. CZ took a 2 bang. They're gonna try to wipe Larry off the face of this. Well, I was gonna say this Earth, but not even in or on Earth. Okay, Mo firing into pink. Crit. Hit, crit. What do we have? Weapons failure. Poof indeed. Green squadron expert. One hit. Ooh, blanks out. Takes one more. Okay. Let's see if Larry is not long for this world. Yeah, you should be able to handle that. But nope. Adios. Not yet. I'm kidding. As Green Squadron expert hasn't said, sound right? So Larry's down to 2. Okay, coming out of yellow. 2 hits. And they both go through. Kaboom. Another Y wing goes poof. So we got 2 RZ2A wings. Again, running with heroic. Cluster missiles are gone, so that is a moot point. And then we've got advanced optics, and then Green Squadron expert running with intimidation. So they're kind of off on their own. So we are back to the dials. We'll see what kind of magic Steve can come up with to get things kind of flipped back around. Or maybe Tim is going to come in and just pick them all off here in the next turn. Who knows? with 14 minutes in the game, so just under 15 really. So it's really anybody's game still technically. There's a lot more ships on the board, obviously, on Steve's side, but again, they are drones. Green Squadron Expert, though, does only have one hull, so ZC is out of cluster missiles, but perfectly healthy. We definitely still have options. Oh, goodness. Apparently, Steven challenged Jonathan to a moat battle? A moats battle, maybe? I think it must be stated in the plural in this case. Okay, barrel rolling over. One hard left. And he grapples. He's got an asteroid turret. Oh, stress. Both calculate. Hard left. I've just been tasked with making more moats. Still need to make a sushi roll. I think I made it at one point. I think we didn't like it. Sushi roll, for those who don't know, so is a roll that is not originally natties that turns into natties, whether by abilities or whatnot. We got a 5 straight, so out of Green Spotter and Expert with a boost. So just a straight boost. I think he accomplished in kind of screening him a little self with that asteroid, perhaps. Maybe a little. Get a few obstructed shots, perhaps. We got a 3 right bank. So that is easy. Barrel rolling right. Try to get out of Yellow's arc. And a boost. Barrel roll boost. Okay, firing into. He's got his pick of the litter. Firing into red, so has 2 hull remaining. Let's see if he can take them out. 2 hits. Very nice. Natty. And a focus, and a charge. Okay, we got our grappled Trade Federation drone. Okay, firing into red. So we got just one. Got to calculate, so he's good to go. Okay, firing into ZC 3. Hit, hit, focus. Turn into a hit. One goes through, so one shield down on ZZ. One more, and we've got half points. Firing into Green Squadron Expert, we've got a hit, focus. Use it, calculate, 2 hits, going against 3 defense die. But they go through, and Green Squadron Expert is dead. Oof. So we've got one lone. So anyway, sitting out here. I mean, of course, he's gonna get a chance to fire. It's like going into yellow. But it looks like he made it out. Okay, back to the dial for Tim and the dials for Steve. So Steve's done a great job of using this formation to his advantage. He's actually really moved very well through these obstacles. So he only had to grapple one really. Color me impressed. Clearly Tim's about ready. Steve's still finishing up his final options here real quick. So right now we got Tim 88 to 148 for Steve. Tim's only option, I'm not 100% certain, but is run. But that won't do any good either, so he's got to keep firing. Red, Trade Federation Orange, gonna focus. Then one hard left. Take to calculate. So the white one's sliding right in front of blue. Grab a stress on Sears. So ZZ does a hard, or excuse me, a bank right 3. Kind of ends up right off to the right hand side of Sear. Does a good job avoiding most target arcs. ZZ only getting 1 hit. So that went on to the that's a fire and Captain Sear. Okay, decisions. All right, firing into the red Y-way. Got a hit crit with 1 of 8. All right, shields down. ZZ's down to 2 hull. Well, Trade Federation drones, they are not quite as nimble necessarily as ZZ, but I think they have a decent chance of trying to keep up with her. So Tim's going to have to take out a handful of Trade Federation drones to catch up here. He's at 113 versus Steve's 174. There's only 16 points left in ZZ, I guess, since he's already been, all right, since they've already been half pointed. So as they go back to the dials, yes, 26. So Mr. Accountant. Okay, Trade Federation drone red. I enjoy numbers too, Jonathan. So I'm just a little tired, I'm afraid. Ooh, gotta love Excel shortcuts. All right, that is time. One hard left, out of red. Let's see. Where are you going, Tim? Trying to keep that dorsal turret. I guess not dorsal turret, but trying to keep that rear firing arc behind him. He is not a Y-wing. My bad, folks. Okay, barrel rolling right. So boosting right. Still gonna have a firing arc on him, I'm sure. Looks like yellow and white will probably have a firing arc on him, perhaps. Firing into the white Trade Federation drone. We got a hit. So bit of a so that is a no-go. Got yellow, just barely has him in arc. So only needs to take out 2 hull. Ooh, hit crit. Okay, he's good right now. Nothing. Uses that focus to flip. So we've got 2 evades. Rolling again out of the front left Trade Federation droid. So it has 2 hits. Rolling 4 dice again. This time he blanks. Oh, okay. One more shot. Spends that calculate 2 hits. And evades out. I think that is it. Excellent. Yep, that heroic definitely saves easy. So excellent. Well, we've got 113 points go to Tim Opinaldo, and the winner is Steve Milligan with 174 points. And just like Jonathan said, that heroic saved it from being 200. So congratulations to Steve. So thanks so much, Tim and Steve, for joining us. We really appreciate you letting us kind of watch your game. So it's been a lot of fun. So do appreciate it. It is late, guys, so I am going to cut out. So sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite.